Hello everyone, and a happy Mothering Sunday to you if you are in a country where it's celebrated today. We'll have a happy Sunday even if you're in a country where it's not celebrated today. Lots of people call it Mother's Day these days, and I know a lot of people much prefer to call it Mothering Sunday because of its origin of when people in service had a day off to go and visit their mothers. Today I started a video earlier and it rambled on. I got mistakes. I didn't like it. Started again. So I think it's too long for my iPad to upload probably. So I'm just going to start again. Just spotted my ink pad was a bit mucky. Anyway, what I thought I want to do today is a bit of a stencil background and a butterfly and a sentiment. I did one card today already with that, and it was such a long-winded thing. Got fed up with it. So we'll just see where we go. We're going to have a change of colour. I've got out this Crackling Campfire, which I think is such a wonderful warm colour. This may not work. It may be just too much for what I've got in mind, but we're just going to do it. We'll see. Okay, this is the Crafters Workshop stencil. I love their stencils. Just got this one recently, and it's got all these really interesting little bits and bobs. I think they're fabulous. So I'm going to put a little bit of this dotty one on first of all. I'm just holding my, it's so small, I'm just holding it, not tamping it down. So just a little bit of colour. You can always pop things down again if you want to, if you feel so inclined. Okay, I think that's enough for what I want of that. I think I would like to put a bit of this down as well. The same colour? I think so. And I have a fancy for doing something else today, but I don't know is going to work or not. Let's have a look what that looks like. Okay. All right, all right. Any more for any more? I want something just a little bit this way. Why don't I put a bit of my... I think I will. Let me just dry that off because I'm going to do this and I'm going to emboss it in gold. I just had a fancy for doing that. So I'm just going to dry this off to make sure there's no... Okay. I didn't want any embossing powder to just stick to that ink. So there we go. I think, you know, I'm going to have to get a new heat gun. My one suddenly seems to have started to warp my card incredibly. So I don't know what that's all about. Right, let's just do this. This is an indigo blue. I've got to put the right way up for this one too. So... Right, a bit of scrap. I don't know if heat guns do suddenly start to get a bit hot sometimes, a bit like hair dryers maybe. I've had that one for a very long time. Okay, a bit more in the corner there. Right, just put this back into the pot. And we will give this a whiz. Probably a bit higher heat. Let's cut a butterfly. See what we do with this. Right. So, shall we put some pattern on this butterfly? Let's try this. It's all a bit random, isn't it? Let's see what... Now, I don't like the fact that I didn't get that up to the top. So, I'm going to get a small blending brush and I'm going to put a little bit coming in round the outside, like this. This is just to... That's better, isn't it? Quite like that. That needs a bit of gold on too, don't you think? What gold should we put on this one? Isn't it interesting, the difference in the colour? The intensity of the colour there to there. Amazing, really. Bit of gold on it. I think I'll do the crackle. Let's do him with crackle all over. I better dry him off first though, hadn't I? Because otherwise the embossing powder will stick to this ink here. Okay, let's try. Did I put some ink on that? Looks like I did put some ink on that, didn't I? Won't hurt to do more. Okay. Pair of tweezers. And some gold embossing powder. What did I do with it? Here it is. Just pop this back into the pot. Yeah, heat emboss this. Nice. Me like this. Very nice. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Right, all I need now, I think I'll do a body for him. I like to have bodies on butterflies. That and a sentiment. I did a hello earlier. That's too big, isn't it? That won't do. I will do a smaller sentiment. Let me do a body quickly. Where's my bit of scrap? Always find a bit somewhere. Okay. Right. There we are. It's so fine. There we go. Right. Just using my heat tool again, very gently. There we are. Now this one I will glue to that with some of this Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. Put a little bit on the back and then stick that onto him there. And just wondering what sentiment to do. I think I'm going to do a gold one again. I don't know what the size of this is like. That's probably quite nice. There. Oh, I'm pleased with that, but doesn't that butterfly look lovely? Should I do her with love? Or I could just stamp. I think it's got to be either print or I'll just see what this looks like with just in white to see if I like it or not. Yes, I think that might be quite nice actually. So I'll emboss that and pop this onto my card panel, which is onto my card, should I say, which is here. There we go. I'll do that in gold. I think it'll just fit into that little gap there. Excellent. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a wonderful Mothering Sunday, and thank you so much for watching.